Alright guys, so here's the deal. I'm sorry I couldn't make any portal videos. As you can see, my hair is wild, I'm pretty pale. I've been sick for quite a while now. But I do have some news. It's really, really good news for a lot of people, and some people are going to be like, oh, why? You always change your mind, blah, blah, blah. Well, whatever you think. So, what is going on is, basically I'm just going to cut to the chase and saying I always have new decisions and stuff, and I am not getting a bearded dragon anymore. I think it'll be a little bit more personality and a little bit more original if I get what I'm about to tell you guys. And yes, it will take a little bit longer than the bearded dragon to get, because the money's going to take a while. And yeah, so unless it just doesn't work out, which I'm sure it will, but if for some reason it doesn't, then I'm sorry, and I'll just get a bearded dragon. So basically, I'm going to try and get a baby frilled dragon, and that is what I'm planning on doing. But anybody who's just thinking, oh, frilled dragons are awesome, maybe I should look into getting one of those too. Oh yeah, and I also have eyeliner on. Still, you can still kind of see it. The only reason that I have eyeliner on is because yesterday I did a play. I was Captain Hook and Peter Pan. Don't judge. It was required. So yeah, I'm getting a baby frilled dragon, but do not think for 1 second that, as I was saying, I'm just gonna go get one, because it is not easy. Not only is it not easy to take care of, but it is gonna cost me $450, guys. I mean, really, don't just get it because you. I personally, let me tell you guys, I have had plenty of reptile experience. I've had a leopard gecko, a tortoise. I've had 7 fish. I'm a pet guy. I've had a guinea pig for about 1.5 years. I have the fattest dog in the world. I have a blue-tongued skink. I've had 3 snakes. I do a lot of research, you guys. I'm not your average child. So don't just go thinking that you can just, get this, know all this. I know there are some people that are specialists on all this stuff, but trust me, guys, I do my research, so don't just think, you should be doing that, you don't have enough experiments. Or, you're just a little boy, you shouldn't be looking into that, or, you're not responsible enough. Trust me, guys. I've had Russian tortoise, a leopard gecko, this blue tongue back here, my crested gecko, 3 snakes. Yeah, you guys get the idea. So, well, sorry, I've had 2 snakes. But still a lot of experience. 7 fish. Wait, let me count out how many pets I've had, actually. So, 7 fish. 2 snakes. I've had about 13 pets, and if you include Lola, 14. If you include Scooter, my dog, 15 pets. So yeah, guys, basically the point of this video is to tell you that I am getting a frilled dragon, but not only that, I am going to show you the ways that I have to do this just to prove how it's not such an easy job to raise all this money. Don't just go around thinking, oh, I can get it. And you guys, if you watch my channel, if you see my animals, trust me, if you hear all the stuff I say and all that stuff, don't just watch my video. Watch a lot of other videos. You need to do your research. Reptiles are not, they're beautiful, they're amazing, they have great personalities, they're very rewarding if you do it right. You can't just go to the pet store and say, ooh, I want one, and then buy it. I know that's kind of depressing, but it's just how it works. If you want something amazing, you gotta pull some amazing tricks like raising $450. I'll talk about the supplies and stuff. One of the reasons that it's so much money is because the actual lizard itself, because they're so amazing, is $250. And if you don't know what a frilled dragon is, if you've ever seen that National Geographic lizard of that wild-looking lizard with that big, old, like, almost looks like an umbrella around it, or search it up. It's hard to explain. That's the best I can do, guys. Sorry. So basically, I'm gonna read off the stuff that I have to do. Not only have to do, but want to do. Not really want to do, but have to do in the same way to get the lizard. I have to do a bake sale. I get a $10 allowance every week if I work hard. Trust me, you guys, I know the allowance is huge, but I have a lot more responsibility because I have all these animals. Pet sitting, and yeah, that's typically it, but trust me, that's more rewarding than you think. I'm gonna do a bunch of stands. I'm gonna think about doing origami. Yeah, it's not easy. As I said, I'm not just that ordinary kid that just goes around saying, "Hey mom, can you get me this pen?" I have to raise the money. Zeus, with all his stuff, my mom bought most of his stuff, including him. He was $200, and all of his stuff and him together was about $500. So now I'm going to tell you how I'm going to set up my lizard. Actually, while I'm still recording, let me get a page up. So, sorry guys, let me just get this page up. So, I am on my wish list on Amazon, and I'm going to tell you guys what I'm getting. So I'm getting a cork bark flat, cork bark round that it can hide under, a fogger, and an 18 by 18 by 24 or 20 gallon arboreal terrarium. And then, as I said, the lizard itself, which is $250. And so I'm going to set it up is I'm using paper towels for the bedding for the baby. And I'm going to lay the paper towels down. I'm going to mist those to, yeah, that's a really good trick for reptiles that need humidity. Squirt the paper towel because paper towels are really absorbent. And if you spray it a bunch, it'll just absorb it and get all wet, and that'll, with the light, it'll evaporate. And it's going to have the same lighting as Zeus here, and Zeus has a Power Sun UV 160 watt. It produces UVB and I think UVA, I'm not sure. And so I get that lamp and that bulb. I know, it sounds crazy. I get a reptile fogger. I might get some plants in there for decoration. I get the reptile fogger that I put on top, turn that on, keep the humidity up. Temperatures are, I haven't really researched what the temperatures need to be, but if they need the amount of temperatures to Zeus, then they need the amount of temperatures to Zeus. That's that. I don't know. I'm just getting that bulb. So, yeah, I'm going to set it up like that. I'm not sure if I'm getting an Australian or an Indonesian type of frilled dragon. I don't think there's any difference. So, yeah, that's video. Yeah. The recommended channel is probably Delfiend, Delfiend, I think it is. If it doesn't come up, it'll come up close to that, and her logo is a poison dart frog. It's yellow. Don't worry, she's not an amphibian girl. She's got quite a bit of stuff. She has a bearded dragon, a leopard gecko. She's pretty serious about her reptiles. And underground reptiles. I'm just throwing out my reptile people. Underground reptiles. Let's see. If you are up for reptile channels, that's good stuff. Animal Bites TV, for sure. They have reptiles on like snake bites and stuff. If you're a snake person, totally cool with that. I like snakes. I'm not getting one because I personally have very, very bad luck with them. So I'm going to go try and get better and make some money, so I might not be back on YouTube for a while unless I get better, and I am playing Portal for the Let's Play video part 2, where I'm going to complete test chambers 11 through 19, and then I'm going to make part 3 of, I'm just going to call it The Escape. I'm not telling you what The Escape means. So, alright you guys, yeah, basically the deal is, I'm going to attempt to get a baby frog dragon upon April 11th, and if not then later on, because you know me guys. Actually, I am going to get one. I'm just going to say that. I am going to get one, because I am not going to stop until I can. That's it. If you just don't have the patience, if you go to a pet store, and they don't have stuff in stock, they don't have what you want, but they do have this alternative thing, and you're saying, oh, okay, because you don't have the patience. Reptiles take patience. Money making takes patience. Don't get something because it's cheap. Get something because you want it. Alright guys, that is basically the video. I'm gonna end it here so I don't bore you guys lecturing you about how much I cannot stress about doing your research before you get a reptile. So yeah. Well, see you later. This has been Repositionoids. Bye-bye.